Hey, beautiful people, April Mack here, and I wanted to come on live today to talk about the topic of being seen, particularly on social media. So if you're watching this, you're probably someone who has a Facebook page and is coaching or leading or guiding other people in some way, shape, or form. And part of that requires you to be comfortable with being seen. So I want to really unpack that a little bit here today. Particularly because I'm running a gorgeous little course called Loving Your Live Streams. And it's got a beautiful bunch of people who all want to get better at their lives, including me. And we get together and we've got, a week and a half to chat about all the barriers to us being our best selves online. And we look at all the technical stuff on how to get better. But importantly, what's been coming up is all the non-techie stuff that gets in the way of us showing up online. And so I really wanted to talk about that with you guys here, because I've just come off from one of our calls in that group and a whole lot of stuff came up which I wanted to share with you. So if you're watching on a replay, hashtag replay, so I know that you were here, or was here, as I like to say. And do leave comments if you're watching live. Have a chat with me while I'm here. I don't think I'll be on long today. I actually have no plan for this live, which is rare for me. Normally I come on with notes and have a bit of a plan, but I decided today I wouldn't do that. I just wanted to come on here and kind of, have a bit of a chat about some of the stuff that's coming up, because it's really, really important, and I thought it was important to talk about it here. Janie is watching and she says it's a great group. So yes, it is a great group. So if you want to get better at your lives, then it's not too late to join. We've only had 2 sessions so far and there's more to come. And the group it's all recorded, so you can come and jump in and catch up anytime. So, but not about that. I wasn't really here to talk about that. I wanted to talk about the being seen aspect and being comfortable with who you are as you are, with all your imperfections, and showing up as the real you. Because what I'm coming to discover, and by teaching this teaching and leading this course that I'm doing, it's bringing in more realizations for me about what it is that makes some people really relatable online. And the thing I think that makes them the most relatable is when they are truly and honestly comfortable with who they are. They've done the inner work to really understand that they are here to share their gifts, and that they're comfortable doing that in a way where they don't have to hide anything. They can just turn up, they have an idea, turn up, jump on and share that idea. And that is what I am trying to move into, and I share with you that I'm on a journey with that. Like I'm on my own growth journey, because in the past I've had to be very prepared. A few years ago there's no way I would have done a presentation or come on and done a live, full stop, but I wouldn't have done a presentation without heaps of preparation and slides. And the corporate look was, my background's in corporate, and then as I've evolved, those facades have been shedding from me. And what I'm discovering is that the more I share, the more of the real me that I bring to my work, the more people can relate to me, the more people get to know the real April Mack, and the better things are for them and for my business. So my business grows because I'm able to share more of who I truly am, and share more of my wisdom, share more of my authenticity, and really come on here and do an energetic exchange with those who are watching, because that's what it's actually really about. So so if you're watching and this resonates, I'd love to hear what your thoughts are about that. And if you're someone who has struggled to come on and be your most authentic self, then I would ask you to have a look and think about why that is. Are there things about yourself that you're not accepting? So are you comparing yourself to other people online? Are you comparing yourself to competitors? And, you know, what a lot of messages have been coming to me lately around that whole notion of competition. What I realize is we're not in competition with anybody. We're not. There is no competition. We're not in a race. Those of us who feel like we have something to share, we have our own unique, beautiful medicine to share with the world, and we're here to help a whole lot of souls. There's enough souls who need help. There's more than enough to go around. We don't need to compete. We just really need to do the work to bring our full self, our whole self, our truest version of ourselves to the table, or to whatever forum it is that we're sharing it in. For me, it's here on Facebook. If we can do that without all the masks and facades and all of those things, then we can really change lives. You know, that's been my experience. That's what I'm experiencing on a daily basis. And it's such a beautiful thing. So if you've got hang-ups about being seen, and you feel like you have to do a whole heap of preparation before you share your gifts with the world, then maybe just a little bit of inner work is going to shift that for you. If you're wanting to do that and you want to get better at your lives, then the best place I think to do that is to come and join my course, which is already kicked off, but it's not too late. We only started yesterday, so you don't have very much catching up to do. And all of the sessions are recorded. You can jump in and watch them, and it'll be forever access. So if you want to know more about that, send me a personal message, or just go to the link at the top of my page, the Learn More link, and you'll get all the details there. You can jump in anytime. I never close the doors. So yeah, and it's just such a beautiful group where we actually get to talk. We do Zoom sessions mostly. And so we all get to share our fears, our hopes, our dreams, and then all the techie stuff, of course, as well, in order to do the best lives ever. So that's what I wanted to come on and say. I don't have notes, so I don't even know if I've covered everything I wanted, because it was really just a bit of a download. And also, partly what I'm doing is getting more comfortable just showing up as my most authentic self. And so doing this, I hope, is, showing how you can do that too. All right, that's all for now. I'm just going to quickly check if there are any comments that I need to respond to. Doesn't look like there are. So I hope you're having a great weekend, if it's a weekend where you are and you're watching. And I'll see you online soon. Bye for now. See ya.